Whether he is blade running, whip cracking, or Wookiee sitting, our first guest is one of the most popular actors in all the galaxy. You can see him now as legendary Dodgers general manager Branch Rickey in the Jackie Robinson biopic 42. Please welcome Harrison Ford.
Doing good.
It's good to see you.
Nice to be seen.
Congratulations! You have the #1 movie in the world, not just the country.
So far.
So far, yeah. What is it like to be #1? I would love to feel that just for a second, even. I mean, it must be incredible.
I can't, you wouldn't understand.
Sadly, I think you're right. So you have this movie's a big, and by the way, I love the movie. I thought it was great. I really did think it was great. And I learned a lot from it, too.
Yeah, the guy's great, don't you think?
Yeah, and I can't tell you, a couple of things that made me angry is some of the guys that were so terrible to Jackie Robinson are in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah. And some of them aren't.
And some of them aren't. That's right. That's right. But
some of them never worked again.
So they have a big day for Jackie Robinson at Dodger Stadium last weekend, I think it was. Was it Monday or when was it?
Oh, I know where this is going.
And you were asked to throw out the first pitch at that game.
It's not my particular skill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I'm an actor.
You're an actor, yeah.
I pretend to be able to do certain things for money.
I mean, you should have maybe. So maybe pretending to be a pitcher would have been a good idea. Let's take a look here. There it is. And it's a little bit outside. Not terrible, not really terrible, but not good. Does that bother you?
No,
is that something you dwell on after? Yeah. I mean, because it is. As a man,
I got a lot of very conflicting advice.
From whom?
Oh, from all kinds of people that pretended to know how you throw out the first ball. And a lot of people said, well, don't go to the mound because, you know, that's kind of long and you might. And I thought,
oh, yeah. And I practiced. We went 62 and a half feet in my backyard, and my son caught from he's 12. Okay.
And he caught, and we talked about it a lot because I don't want to embarrass him. He's a baseball player.
Gotcha.
And I've got a 47-year-old son that pitched for USC, and he told me what he thought I ought to do, and I got there and. Don Mattingly.
Yeah.
He works there.
Okay, yeah, he's the coach of the Dodgers. Manager.
And some people saying, just as I go on, Rachel Robinson saying, go for it.
Okay.
So, and I go out there and that's what happened. And Mattingly comes up to me afterwards and he says, you know, George Bush always said, go to the mound. Oh, thank you very much. It's a little late for that, and besides, I never believed anything else he said. And so Mattingly says to me, well, he had to be right about something.
That's pretty funny. That's a good one.